Hey, what's going on, guys? Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone is enjoying their day, enjoying their weekend, depending on where you're watching in the world, whether it's the morning, even the afternoon. I hope this content finds you blessed, and I hope that you're doing well. For those who are new, welcome to the Rebuilding Community Trust, the RBC, and I hope that the previous videos, things that I put out, if you check it out, you may get something out of it. For those who's been tuning in, thank you for subscribing, commenting, liking. Go ahead and like this video as well, so people can get a hold of it. Just want to jump on here real quick. Kind of want to just give you some, hopefully, some different types of encouragement, but more or less, go ahead and start preparing. Go ahead and start preparing. I know my channel consists of police brutality and different community issues and things that we normally discuss, and highlight certain things within the community. But I do want to take a different turn. Some of this stuff's gonna take a back seat, and I'm not sure if those who've been watching the news, the media, can put out what they want to put out in regards to what's going on. There are a lot of things that are not reported. There are a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that if you're not researching or paying attention or even care to research, it's going to hit you later. And for those who maybe don't watch the news, don't care to watch the news, don't know what's going on, I'll give you a couple updates, things that I saw. But just start preparing, man. Start preparing because whether financially, socioeconomically, whether you're across the world, whether you're here in the United States, whether you're in South America, Canada, wherever you at, start looking at your finances. Those who don't know that Iran, China, Russia, even North Korea is trying to get on it. They're trying to come up with a new digital currency, a new type of dollar, and push away from the American dollar. And if that happens, and it's planned to do that, then it's gonna cause a lot of turmoil here in the United States. So we just got to be mindful and take a look at how we're spending our money, looking at our retirement pension programs, really sitting back and looking at what we're spending. Start really thinking about plans in regards to how I'm going to maintain day to day. If you're living paycheck to paycheck, I'm sure a lot of people maybe are living that way. If you have a little bit more money, find ways to incorporate your lifestyles and start looking into how will I be able to survive during these times. And I put this out on my other channel, and I'm just going to say it. I'm not going to back down. This is the time to turn your life to Jesus. And I know a lot of people don't want to hear that. A lot of people may not care to believe in Jesus. A lot of people may not be religious or whatnot. But in these times, you're going to need guidance. You're going to need instruction. And a lot of this stuff is not going to come from your everyday person. Even the financial gurus are having trouble. Banks, big banks crashing. Not just here in the United States, but also in Germany and France and going across the world. They're having issues. A lot of these millionaires, they're waking up with money being out their accounts, losing money, stock market crashing. And these things, they're not going to have the advice for you. They're not going to care to give you answers. Government officials and government leaders don't have the answers. So we got to look into things that, that are going to get results in regards to tapping into things that are unseen in regards to that. And again, people may not want to hear this, but you can reject it, you cannot listen to it, but it's the truth. So I would just think about these things. Some things are going to take a back seat. Monitor and research what's going on around you, whether if it's you're in the States or abroad. Look at the different countries and see how they're moving. Understand the dollar value across the world. It was interesting. I was listening to a podcast. Individual, he was in Liberia, he was in Africa, and he was telling about the cost of living, and it's just maybe 2 to 3 times it's more expensive than it is in the United States. In regards to gas, it said $10 a gallon. In regard to food, living costs, utilities. It's more expensive, and they're valuing the American dollar, but because of the value and the amount and the aspect of American dollar in these countries, they are reconsidering because it's costing their people that live there more money than it would usually do even here. So once you start to understand the value, then we got to be mindful of what we're investing and what we're doing financially, especially if you got families. So these are community issues, regardless if it's not talking about one aspect. Looking to government leaders sometimes may not be the answer. You know, not saying you shouldn't try, but in this time we got to start planning and looking at what can we do on our own in regards to our households. So these things are important. Don't just sit here and slack on it. Oh, it's nothing. I'm gonna waste my time. It's BS. You may look up and it may not be food in grocery stores. Capitalism and trucking industry. It may not. Gas may not be where it is today. You may not have the normalcy. You may not have what you can do today. It may not be that way. Being smart, risk assessment, making good decisions, spending wise, planning, and evaluating every day and what your life is going to be like. So think about these things. Invest in gold and silver if you can get a hold of it. I know one site is $500 minimum purchase in order to even get any ounce of silver right now or gold. If you can get your hand on it, try to get your hands on it. And keep in research. Don't be so dull into the TikTok and the social media platforms to the point where you don't research and look at what you need to see. Because it's going to come. And when it comes and it hits you across the forehead, you got nobody to blame but yourself. So look into these things. I'm not going to be here long. I'm not going to rant and rave. I do owe y'all a video. The video that I did about the men's questions in regards to child support and parenting, the video's still up. Thank you to that one individual who commented on it and left his experience. It's not too late. Go in there and check it out if you want to check it out and see the video and make any suggestions or comments. At some point when things, when I get to what I need to do, then I'll put out a video about it. I do want to share my experiences and my my opinions on the child support system. I think it's a system that is broken, very, very system that is very harsh, and it needs to be revamped. And so definitely leave your comments if you want to. Please go ahead and share and subscribe. And that's all I got. Like I said, I'm not gonna be here long. Be blessed and have a good day.